and check in with Marcus Moore, ABC News correspondent. Good morning, Marcus. First, let's talk about the raising of the boat. What's the plan for this morning?
Hey, McGraw, good morning. It's good to be with you. That process is expected to start at 9 o'clock this morning, and it could take up to 5 hours. A lot of the work will be spent trying to secure the boat itself. It's at the bottom of Table Rock Lake. Divers are expected to go in and begin shoring that up, and that is the part of the process that will perhaps take the longest. The actual lifting of that boat should happen fairly swiftly, and it's significant, McGraw, because once they have this boat up to the surface, they can perhaps, they as investigators, can have a better idea about what may have gone wrong here. And I say that because we heard from the Attorney General that 4 to 5 cameras are on board this boat. Those cameras could tell investigators a lot about what was done as this was unfolding, and also perhaps what was said. But it's unclear if there were actually audio with these cameras, McGraw.
Now, that's the recorder they're talking about? There is not a black box like we hear about with airplanes, but this is the recorder they're talking about.
There's also a data recorder. So yes, there's a data recorder that investigators will be able to analyze and determine what the driver did, how he maneuvered or manipulated the boat as all of this was happening. And so that information will help them determine what was done and perhaps if any mistakes were made as this was unfolding on Thursday.
Do we know if they were wearing life jackets, and do we know it was required to wear life jackets?
That's a very good question, and here's what we know about the life jackets. And this is according to Tia Coleman, who's one of the survivors. She said that the captain told them where the life vests were. He described it. He said, here they are. There's 3 different sizes. But she said he then told the group, quote, "You won't need them." And that is a significant detail that investigators will be will be looking into. Of course, she says that she believes that her family might still be alive if they had been able to wear those life jackets. She lost her 3 young children, her husband, and 5 relatives.
Marcus, the summer still continues down in Branson and Table Rock Lake. Are there duck boat rides going out over the weekend? And, I mean, has anything been suspended, or is it business as usual?
The company running this duck boat has suspended its activities at this point. They do not have tours going. And certainly there's a discussion now about how safe these duck boats are. Some people have said that they should not be on the water. And of course, that'll be a question that companies will have to ask themselves, and people will ask themselves about their safety. And there are just so many questions, McGraw, that the NTSB has to answer that will hopefully shed some light, first of all, on what went wrong, what happened here. And then they can make an assessment. People can make an assessment from that point on. But, this happened back in 1999. Another duck boat sadly sank, killing a number of people. So it's certainly a part of the discussion, and we'll have to see where it goes.
Marcus, we heard you say Ride the Ducks has suspended operations. Are there any other duck boat companies out there, and are there any other duck boats on the water?
I have not seen any other duck boats on the water, and of course, this one is one of the prominent duck boat companies here operating in the Branson area.
Marcus Moore, ABC News correspondent, live in Branson. Marcus, thanks for your insights. Have a good day.